Jesus Christ of Nazareth, though. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this very beautiful face for the very first time, I'm Vanessa Ozota. You're welcome back to Vanessa's Diary. So today is my wedding anniversary. Yay. I'm 3 years in marriage and I'm super excited because I'm loving every bit of it. So today I'll be telling you guys a short story about how I met my husband and also an advice to young ladies out there. That's even the main theme about this video. It's just the advice that I want to give young ladies out there. Guys, don't mind the noise outside. The windows are open. So if you want to know how I met my husband, sit back, relax, and watch. So, guys, this story I'm about to share, don't judge me, but just learn from my mistakes. I mean, even if you judge me, it doesn't matter. I'm in my husband's house and you cannot come and take me away, you cannot come and send me out, okay? So, but this story I'm about to say is just for you to learn, for young ones out there to learn, because I actually made a mistake and I wouldn't want you to make that mistake because it might not favor you. It favored me, but it might not favor you, okay? So it's just a very short story to, I don't know. So I met my husband 2017 December, and then I was in my mom's village because we went home for the Xmas celebration, for the Christmas celebration. So when we went home, he he sent me a friend request which took time, so I replied yes. But unlike me, I accepted the friend request so fast. I think I accepted January 2018. So I found my name here. Guys, sorry for the interruption. My husband was here. So like I said, I met him 2017, yes, I said before, and I accepted January 2018. So along the line, I even accepted early because it's so awkward, right? For someone that his profile picture was not even modern, like as a girl then, we wanted all this modern, posh, headband. You understand? You know what I'm talking about. So his profile picture was like 2008, 2006 profile picture. So I accepted. I don't even know what pushed me to accept. Maybe it's the spirit of God that pushed me to accept. So after accepting, someone messaged me hi, which took time to reply. I took time to reply. When I replied him, we started talking, but I was like, this man, I beg. But I had the chance to stop chatting with him, but I continued chatting with this man. I feel it's the spirit of God, Abby. Okay. So we continued chatting and he now asked for my number. I said, oh God. So guys, I gave him my number. Yes, God has a way of working, right? This is someone that you say, he doesn't have pictures. Why would I even give him my number? Why would he even chat me on Facebook? What is it? Things like that. So I gave him my number and he now called me, which he was not even sounding interested to me because he kept on cracking funny jokes, right? And I said, okay, this man that is sounding like this, I'll not pick his call again. This is how he called the next time. I did not pick the call, or he kept on calling, not pick the call. Then one day he now called again. I picked because I didn't save his number. And it was like, save my number now. I was like, this man is very low. And now did not save his number, like I remember. So he now told me that he'll be coming to my school because as of then I was in UNN. So he'll be coming to my school. I has a program to run there. I said, okay, fine, we're coming now. So this is how Oga came to my school. Okay, before then, when he said he was going to come to my school, this is the most interesting part that I want to use to advise a lot of girls out there. He said he was coming to my school, and I told him, excuse me, are you coming with your private car or public transport? I can remember vividly. that I asked this question. He told me he's coming with public transport. I said, so why will I be seeing someone that like I don't understand? I beg, oh just guys don't judge me. Oh, this is just our mentality then. I don't understand. You are not coming with your car and you want a serious relationship. Like that was what I don't mind me. He's just here eyeing me. That was what happened. So when he said public transport, I just changed my mind immediately. So that was on a Friday. I went to school and around 10, he texted me that he's in school already. I said, did this man fly? Okay, maybe he took 5 a.m. bus and now reached on time. That was my assumption, right? So I now finished my class around 12. So he now called me and told me that he's around. But I said, okay, that I'm busy. I'm going for a meeting, which I lied. Yes, because I didn't have strength to come and stand with him. So I told him that I was going for a meeting. He kept on waiting inside the school. So around 2, he called again. I had to give my friend to pick. My friend told that I was busy. Guys, don't judge me because this story is guys, I'm sorry, I had to change position because one, my husband was just eyeing me. He said I shouldn't embarrass him here, but it's not an embarrassment. I'm just trying to tell you guys to learn from my mistakes. Then secondly, we don't have light again. We're in Nigeria, okay? So they're taking the light. So you guys just manage this video as it's coming. Somehow, but just manage, okay? So like I said, my friend told him that I'll be done by 6 p.m. that I should come by that time. So around 6 p.m. he called me and I did not even do anything serious with my friend. He just went to hang out and that's all. So around 6 p.m. he called me on phone that he's coming to the hostel. I said, okay, fine, come. He doesn't want to go home. Why? Must you see me today? So he said he's coming to my hostel. I said, okay, fine, come now. Then I was not expecting someone to come. But I did not now hold my phone. I left my phone in my room. I went to my friend's room to gist. You can imagine that was so bad. So he kept on calling when he reached the hostel until my roommate now brought the phone to me that someone has been calling me. I said, no, talk to this man. I cannot talk to him. I don't want to talk to him, please. I'm busy. So tell him that I'm not around. So she now picked the phone and said, hello, she's not around. Then he was like, please, can you please calm down? Let me at least talk to you so my coming to you and I will not be in vain. So she now went down and met my husband and he now told her how he came to UNN and he could not see the girl he came for and all that. So my roommate now called and said, please, can I please come downstairs? That is very urgent. So when I came down, I was just sipping my Fanta with this laissez-faire attitude, and to my greatest surprise, this particular guy, everything he was putting on was so expensive. Like he was dressing so nice, everything was just so nice, and he was driving the latest, I think, Lexus 350 as of 2017. Then that was what he was driving, and I said, but he told me you come with, like in my mind I said, you told me you come with public transport. How come I'm saying, okay, I was not too carried away. I was just my normal self until he now told me, I came all the way from Port Harcourt to see you and you couldn't show up. Thank you very much. And he now drove off. I was like, I be this one, they want me. I don't understand. Like I was not really moved. I said, I beg, what to do will be, what to not do will not be. So I now went upstairs and my roommate started blaming me that I would have just listened to him. I said, you yourself, you know my head is touch. I don't like I was not even interested, but I just met him on Facebook, so I was not even interested and all that. So the next day, I went out to get something with my roommate around SUV. If you went to UNN, you should know where SUV is. It's a general place where we buy things. So I went to SUV to get something with my roommate, and he called me on phone and said, hi, I'm sorry, can we meet again? I said, you have not gone back. I thought you were vexing for me. He said, please, can we see? I said, okay, I'm at SUV. Where are you? He said, he's at SUV. I said, now wow, this type of God that is working this way. So within 2 minutes, he came to where I was. So we now went to a fast food close by and sat there. So I was supposed to be apologizing for disappointing him, right? He started apologizing that he's very, very sorry for what he did. I said, no, that meant to apologize, and that was how I got started apologizing. I said, this man is serious with me, like very serious. So he now said that we should pick anything we wanted. CV, I was packed. I picked food, picked chicken, juice, everything. Even called my roommates from let's eat. They had to come from the hostel to where I was to eat. That was how I was not ready for anything serious at that moment. So the evening of that day, he said, okay, let's go for a cousin's birthday party. I said, I'm not even interested. He said, okay, don't worry, I should relax, and he's going to get me something. So that same evening, he got me this big fish for my roommates and I. They avoid the light. He got me this big fish for my roommates and I was so happy. So, so on Sunday, he was like, let's go to church together. I said, how can I go to church together with you? Like, we just met, and why are you now being so extra about the whole thing? He said, no, that please. I said, okay, no, that I can't go to his church because I'm not a Catholic. I'm going to a Pentecostal church. He said, okay, fine. And when he's done, so that he'll come to my church. I said, eh? So when he now, like, when he was done with church, he came to my church, but he didn't enter. He was just outside waiting for me. So I was now inside the church, and I came out and saw his cap. But I wanted to snap picture that moment, so I was busy snapping. Then he was like, please take your time, don't. They're taking the light again. See this people. Please take your time, don't rush because of me. I'm still waiting for you. I said, okay, this guy is so good, okay? So as a girl I was snapping picture. It's normal for us, like, you know, after church service you snap one or two just to look okay. So after snapping, I went to meet him. He said, okay, I should call my friends that I came to church with, because I came with my roommates. Okay, let's go out, let's go and have lunch because it's late and he's sure that I'll be hungry. I said, of course I'll be hungry, yay. So I went with him to go get lunch with my friends, and that was how this guy said, please, can I take you to see my sister this evening? I said, this man, you are rushing. I'm not, like, you are really rushing. Why would you take you to go and see your sister this evening? We just met, and I mean, I don't like you yet, so why are you that rushing? Although he was so funny, he was just cracking funny jokes, telling me how beautiful I was and all that, but I was not really interested because of, in fact, I was not just in the mood. So Oga now said, okay, I have to go and see his sister with him. I accepted with my roommate. I had to go with my roommate because my roommate was from his place. So I went to my roommate to go and see his sister, and that was how I met the sister, and they welcomed me well. Then Oga started telling me that he wants something serious with me. He wants a very serious relationship, that he doesn't want to do all this relationship, all this boyfriend, girlfriend ish, that he's not ready for that, that he's very serious, that when he sees his wife, he knows his wife, and that is me. I said, yeah, they have come. They have come. That was how this guy now. Okay, and that's what I'll think about it. And I was not ready to give him an answer because there was this other person I was eyeing. Although I didn't date the person, but I was eyeing the person. But thank God, my husband came into my life. So I did not really accept. That was how Oga came back to Port Harcourt, kept on checking up on me, kept on sending money. Like, he didn't want me to lack anything out. So when I mean my husband did not want me to lack anything, he kept on sending me money. If I'm hungry, he must send money. Like, when I mean money, then it continued like this. So that was how Oga continued though. He won my heart finally, and I accepted to date him, but I didn't accept to marry him then because I was in school. So I wanted to be done with school before I marry him. So before then we had issues like back and forth. We kept on having issues back and forth. Like, if you know me well, you know the story. We kept on having issues back and forth. He met, like, we'll just have issues for like months. He'll meet other girls, and also I'll meet other guys, but nobody like I said, nobody like your husband. What will be will be. Okay. So we continued our on and off relationship and all that, and finally we're here. We're married with 2 kids, yes, and this is our 3rd year anniversary, 3 years anniversary. And I'm here to advise you guys, reply that DM. Don't say it's because it's social media. Reply that DM. That person might be your husband. That person might be the one that you actually want to spend the rest of your life with. Don't listen to side talks. Like, that was what was happening in my relationship. Do not listen to side talks. Try your best to follow your heart, follow your mindset, follow the man you want to be with. Don't say because he doesn't have this, he has this. No. They might be lying to you, like mine was lying to me, and I made the mistake. This is how this man would have gone for my roommate to get, but finally he didn't go. He was still. So this is how this man would have gone for someone else because I was not giving him the opportunity. Okay, but what would you do if he's actually your husband? He's your husband. Okay. So I'm just here to advise you guys. Look for that man. Apply that thing. That thing is very important. Apply it. It might be your husband. Don't say it because it's Facebook, Instagram. Apply that thing. That person might be your husband. And also don't expect too much. Okay. I was expecting too much and I actually got what I was expecting. So it might not work for him. You might expect too much and the person will want to mind you actually giving. He was still there. You don't overdo. It worked for me that it was the man for you. So just calm down, you get the man of your choice of your dream, you get the one that God has already destined for you. Okay? I said I'll make this video so short. I will not even go like I won't go deep, just the up part. I met my husband on social media on Facebook and seriously they are bubbling. They are bubbling. These are yes, and don't judge me because I won't take it. Do not judge me because it was my fault.